Hey there, Aquarius. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for joining me. So I've decided to do love and money readings for all 12 signs for the month ahead. So let's see what's going on for you. For some of you, you are being approached by your boss. They're giving you an assignment. Could very well be an Aries. And are you up for this? Are you up for this assignment? Yes, you are. It certainly may be a challenge. It may be somewhat time consuming, but your boss is also seeing that you're completely capable, and they're also allowing you to pick a team to work with. So you may decide to choose a fire sign. Some of you may be particularly very motivated to do this assignment, take on this job, take on this project. But a fire sign is strong here. I feel that there's a fire sign that's very significant over the month ahead for you. But in the area of love, we have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, Judgment in reverse, and the High Priestess in reverse. I do feel the sense that for many of you, if you decide to pick up either extra hours at work, there's going to be, you know, certain things or duties at home that are going to be a little neglected. I do feel the sense that your partner may be needing a lot more like TLC from you or attention. You're not able to really give the amount of attention that they're requiring at this time, mostly because you're going to be kind of just involved with work. Again, I feel that there is an opportunity at work to really grow. And I think that that's where your motivation is. In turn, it will also boost your home life. And I don't think your partner is into that, or they're not really seeing the big picture and how much you will be sacrificing. For many of you who are single, you may be connecting with an earth sign or a water sign. For many of you, actually, you're still harboring some guilt or just difficult emotions when it comes to a particular relationship from the past. Some of you may be having your ex may be reaching out to you. It does also look like your ex may contact you to give you some kind of level of reassurance of something. I wouldn't say that it gives you an ego boost, but you kind of appreciate them contacting you. For many of you, for many of you who are single, you'd rather stay single for now. It also looks like some of you may have just recently met someone. You're not really sure what they do for a living. You know, like you ask them like, oh, what do you do? And then they give, it's not like a clear-cut kind of job description. So you're not exactly sure what they do. So it's like, you're not sure if you trust this person just yet. In the area of money, we have the Queen of Cups, the Four of Swords in reverse, and the Eight of Cups. Some of you may be detaching from one. It looks like there's either you work out in the field and there's two different locations that you go to, or several different locations that you go to. It looks like there's one location that would need more, that would need to be prioritized or become a priority. Under the deck, we have the Page of Cups. So many of you are connecting with a water sign, or a water sign will be significant to you this month. It does look like some of you who are single, you are meeting a Pisces who really admires your work. So it may be someone that either you meet while you're going to a job, or going to your job, going to your office. It does also look like someone, you know, like you have mutual friends or something like that. It's something like that where you kind of know this person. They've recently gotten out of a relationship. Some of you that are single, you are meeting someone while you're on your way to work, like walking to your office or in the parking lot. It does also look like many of you are looking for something that is very equal. When it comes to money, you are looking for things that will, you know, you are totally willing to do X, Y, and Z at work and be compensated appropriately. For some of you, you may need to speak to an HR person that may be a water sign because of the Queen of Cups being here. It does also look like many of you are very much involved in growing your company or making your job, like you're very focused on your job because you're very passionate about it, or you need this to grow. It does also look like for some of you, your boss wants you to, I don't know, improve a certain area that needs your priority. So you're really nurturing it. It does also look like you may be starting a new job, and it really requires you to basically build something from the ground up. When it comes to love, for many of you who are single, you do not want to waste your time if someone is going to be either flaky or they're not putting in any effort as far as getting to know you. Somebody comes off very aloof, like they're just like, maybe they'll respond to your text and maybe they won't. It has nothing to do with you. They're definitely interested. It's just that I don't even think they're particularly aware that you're interested in them. In the area of love, things are certainly going to be improving because of the sun. The Ten of Pentacles being in reverse here, it does look like either you're the breadwinner in your relationship, your partner is not particularly contributing as much as you do. There's a little bit of dissatisfaction there. It looks like this has been an argument that has been off and on, or it resurfaces. It's a little bit of a struggle for both of you to kind of come to terms with this or finding a compromise. It doesn't look like, you know, your partner, you're not using it against them, that they don't do as much as you do. But it does seem to be an issue that tends to resurface. It does look like your partner may need to apologize for something. They may have overspent, or they overspent their money and then you have to help them in some way. Under the deck is the Eight of Wands in reverse. So it does look like this is kind of like something, an issue that continuously kind of comes up. But in most relationships, money issues will always be kind of like, you know, a struggle, or there's some kind of power trip there. For many of you who are single, you may have recently met someone, a Virgo, or during Virgo season. The Page of Wands just came out, so I will acknowledge that the Page of Wands is all about motivation. Someone is motivated to get to know you, could potentially be a Leo. You're not sure if they're going to be someone that's long-term, so they still have to prove themselves to you. And then as far as clarifying cards for money. Okay. The Six of Swords in reverse, and then the Page of Wands. So it does look like there's an opportunity. You may need to correct something before you start a new project. So your job description might be changing or evolving a little bit. It does also look like you may be bringing on board or hiring a fire sign, someone young, mostly because if they're hardworking and they have a lot of energy, but they lack experience, but you want to give them a chance. Seven of Wands is under the deck. You're certainly open to new opportunities. Many of you may be connecting with a Pisces. I do feel the sense that there's some kind of contract at work or that involves money that it might be like your 401k or something like that, or your like retirement. Some of you may want to find a new means of making money, something that you're going to be super passionate about. I would just be cautious because your primary way of making income is very promising. Although it's at times like it fluctuates, like your pay fluctuates. So it can certainly impact, you know, when it's low, it can certainly impact your home life. But it's something that you actually, you're really good at and you enjoy it when it's good. So if you're looking for new employment, I wouldn't leave your primary job position. But I'm going to leave it there. I love you guys, and I hope you have a wonderful month ahead, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.